Hey guys, All In Crypto here and welcome back for another YouTube video, everybody. In this video, I'm going to be asking and hopefully answering the question, are we seeing 2017's crypto bull market repeat in 2021, guys? In my opinion, we absolutely are. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why I believe that is. We've already seen Bitcoin surpass its all-time high of around about 20,000, and we have absolutely steamed ahead of that, guys. Bitcoin today currently is the 18th. It's just gone midnight, so I'll bring this video out today at some point. Is sort of taking a bit of a lull. However, if you are like me and you have bags in altcoins, you are seeing an absolute sort of you're seeing a lot of volatility, a lot of sort of explosion to the upside in regards to your altcoins. Certainly Chainlink, Polkadot, Cardano is doing very well. We're seeing Stellar, we're seeing a number of altcoins really make moves in the right direction, guys. But in this video, like I say, I'm going to show you exactly why I believe the 2017 bull run is here again in 2021. Now, if you've heard people talking about Bitcoin, 2021 year being the year for not only Bitcoin but the wider crypto market, essentially Bitcoin is the catalyst that has up, and we may see this change after this cycle, but you've got to look at Bitcoin as a tide. When the tide rises, all the ships rise with it, altcoins being the ships. Essentially, it comes down to the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory and how accurately we've closed it, how accurately we followed it. The first sort of parabolic move that we saw was in 2013, where Bitcoin's price essentially 100x'd. Now, what happens after you've had that parabolic move? You enter a sort of bear market, a sharp decline, which is phase 1. Phase 2 is where you sort of bottom out. Phase 3 is where you break your sort of descending resistances, early phase 3. And phase 4 is where you see your parabolic moves take place, guys. And the Bitcoin cycle theory has essentially played out up to date, and to me currently is looking, here is us entering 2021 phase 4, and it's looking to do the exact same thing. Pullbacks are of course a part of this. If you've been in the crypto space for long enough, you'll realize it's just 30%, 33% pullbacks are quite common in Bitcoin before it sort of goes on higher to new grounds. You've got to kind of realize, guys, that I was looking at this chart not too long ago, and the all-time high we were essentially looking at that, guys. Now what we're looking at, we've absolutely dwarfed in many senses the old all-time high, and we are heading on to new grounds, guys. And if we sort of look what happens when we sort of initially break out, we always tend to have a bit of capitulation before sort of moving on higher, guys. So we are literally following this 4-year cycle theory very, very closely, and it is the main reason why I essentially believe that 2021 to sort of the start of 2022 is going to be a fantastic year. And we're very early in the year, guys, so you could say it could be too early to tell. However, based on what I'm sort of looking at, guys, if we look at the sort of total market cap and what happens when we break out of the sort of all-time high, guys, we tend to capitulate. And if you look at what's currently happening today, that's sort of what we're doing. If we look back here, guys, to when we first broke out, you can see us capitulate, and we are following that pretty perfectly, guys. I mean, we really are. When you break out, you sort of capitulate before moving on higher. And if you're wondering why this chart that I'm showing you is the total market cap of cryptos, it looks very similar to the Bitcoin sort of price chart. Reason being is because Bitcoin is the majority of money in crypto. Now, like I said, guys, we are following this perfectly, and I believe we're going to at least see $100,000 Bitcoin. This, I think we're going to surpass that, and I think we're going to see coins such as Ethereum potentially reach fantastic gains, $16,000. I've made a price prediction. If you've not already checked that out, please go check that out on my channel. 2017 is here again, guys, the same the way that 2013 was here. One thing you do tend to find is that the sort of percentages get smaller. This is really as a result of the total market cap and the total money needed to actually make those sort of. 2030 was 100x, 2017 was 20x. I think a 5x was when I sort of made the price prediction. You can go back and check it on my channel. Is more than achievable, and I actually think we're going to surpass this. And like I say, what this means for altcoins, if you look at Bitcoin as the kind of tide, when it rises, all the ships rise with it, ships being altcoins. And we've got, new altcoins in the space, such as, we've got oracles now in play. We've got a huge DeFi space. Not only that, we've got investors. 2017, 2013 was largely driven by retail, and not a lot of it, essentially. Not everybody. 2017, yes, there was more media coverage, but it was still almost niche. Now, guys, as we see the sort of devaluing of currencies around the world due to the situation that we currently find ourselves in, we are really setting up for something special in the crypto markets. One reason why I believe it's so important for people to own cryptocurrencies, because they are somewhat, especially Bitcoin, a store of value against the US dollar or the Great British Pound or the yuan or all these currencies that are getting devalued. We've seen Joe Biden come out with a $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Think about what that does to the money already sort of circulating. That money essentially gets printed, and that essentially sort of debases the already circulating currency. So if you have your savings in, if you've said 20 grand, that 20 grand is getting deflated as a result of what's going on. And these cycles really are identical. This is obviously the logarithmic chart of Bitcoin, but even if you take it off the logarithmic chart and sort of jump about, this obviously being the current cycle, you can see, and we'll take a look at what happened in prior cycles to that. This is, of course, the prior cycle. They just look so similar, guys. We dwarf that cycle. We dwarf the prior all-time high. This is 2013. We dwarf it in 2017. We shoot right up. We capitulate. I think we're going to see a similar thing happen here. And then we just move on to higher grounds to absolutely make previous all-time highs non-existent. I think we're seeing the exact same thing setting up in 2021, guys. So to ask the question and answer it, are we seeing 2017 repeat itself in 2021? I believe absolutely we are. If we quickly take a look at something called the Wall Street cheat sheet, I've brought this chart up a number of times. Essentially, markets are driven by human beings. Human beings are largely driven by their emotions, and this is sort of a run through of the emotions that markets go through. And essentially what happens is we sort of peak out and then we move on to all-time highs. This is a simplified market cycle. We are seeing the exact same thing take place time and time again in not only Bitcoin, but the larger crypto market. This is Ethereum. They look vastly similar to what kind of happens. And this, of course, is the total the total money in the crypto market. Largely, it's, of course, Bitcoin. We see the exact same thing sort of playing out, guys. So this is just a real short video. I hope people aren't getting too disheartened by the sort of price action we're seeing. If you're getting into the crypto market now and you might be 1 or 2% down, don't get disheartened, guys, because what is to come is honestly going to shock the most optimistic of us. So hodl those coins, everybody. Let me know what you think in the cycle in the comments. Let me know, do you guys follow the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory? Is that where you're getting it from? That is, to me, some of the large evidence where people are saying 2021 is going to be the year for cryptos. And guys, I think we're all really in for a treat. We're seeing Chainlink's doing fantastic, Polkadot, we're seeing altcoins across the board pop off, and I think we're going to see market caps that we are yet to find. This is an emerging asset class. The difference between now and 2020 and 2017 is that we have institutions involved, not just retail guys, and the wider space is in a larger position to take up more value out there in the world. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, leave me a like, and maybe share the video with a friend. Make sure you subscribe, click that notification bells for more videos, because I'm going to be releasing them pretty much daily. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, guys. And a quick hello to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate the subscribe. And yeah, guys, have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.